Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and today I want to do an update video of the new collection room. It's been a few months since I have done any videos or anything, so I kind of wanted to show you what all I've been up to. So if you saw my last video, which is a few months ago, this was a bar area. And then after talking to my wife, she had the great idea of actually turning this into the collection room. So it is not finished. It is not complete by any means. It's still a work in progress, just like most things are, but we're pretty far along. I have quite a bit of stuff already set up and ready to go. So I kind of want to just do this quick little video. It's not going to be a detailed video. I will do a full room tour later after I get everything done. But for right now, here's a quick little video, and I will, if you stick around to the end, I will show you a bonus video of where the new bar went to. So let's get to it. Hill's Toy Collection. So we're going to start with, as soon as you walk in, yeah, I still have a Christmas tree up. So that'll be one of the things to get down. But over here, we have our fridge in the room. And then up on top of the fridge, I put my dog toy, My Pet Monsters, up here. And then I have some plush of the Mutant Mayhem turtles. And over on this side, where the tree goes, where the tree is right now, is going to be a smaller case. And that'll be next to this case that is Star Wars Lego. So we have a lot more Star Wars Lego to put in there. And then we'll have other probably Lego pieces and stuff next to that in that case. And then the other plan too, as we spin around here, is over in this area on this brick wall. I'm going to go and put another small glass case there. And then over here, it had this weird opening. And so I just used like industrial piping and stuff, and then was able to hang some artwork there. So that was kind of cool. And then I have my giant turtles over here. And they're right by another turtle case. And they are kind of dressed up in like 80s, 90s style clothing and are ready for St. Patty's Day. I even have Leo holding one of the collector's cases. So that was kind of cool. And then when you swing around here, I have Star Wars rugs. So episode 4, 5, and 6 that kind of goes around the room. I want to get a few more rugs. That'll be really cool. And then kind of over here, up here, we'll start up here first. I have some carded. I'm going to have more carded up here. And then down here, I have cube shelving for stuff that I don't have like a ton of that would fit on a big shelf. So, and then I have like the movie turtles through here. What's really cool, and I didn't show off yet, is these cardboard cutouts of the turtles. So these were Pizza Hut cardboard cutouts that they would have had hanging up in Pizza Huts. I used to have these as a kid because we knew somebody that worked for Pizza Hut, and that would have been when they were doing the Coming Out of the Shells tour. So that's kind of cool. So I have some of my giants there, and then kind of give you an overall view of the cube shelves. And then this shelf in here is pretty much my like kids meal, basically kind of case. Again, I will be doing a full tour, close up of everything in a little bit when everything's done. This is just kind of an overview. And then the Hive playset for Sectars, which is really cool. My Star Wars figures, along with the Ewok playset, and then some of the mini playsets because we love the mini playsets. And then up here, just random figures that I was able to just kind of set up there on that beam. But I'm going to probably take these and put these on the back of that beam so I can have room for more carded figures. And then you can kind of see, I'll kind of go around so you can kind of see the cases. And then I'll show you a little bit closer. There's my Eternia playset on that table. And that box is like the accessories for like the playset. And then over here, a wall of carded turtles. I know it's not exactly straight, so I'll be fixing that up eventually. And then kind of give you an overview of this area where we sit down and chill and just watch TV. Got the turtle rug and then a whole bunch of plush. What's really cool, if you were looking at my Instagram, I got this Ewok from Toy Fanatic. That is in around the Dayton area in Ohio. He is a 3 foot tall Ewok. Super soft. Basic. He said that he thinks that it was made from Mexico, but it was really really cool, and I couldn't pass up because I love the Ewoks. So that was a really nice little prop there, basically. Just kind of have a mixture of stuff here on this shelf, on the top of the shelf, anyways. And then Street Sharks down through here. And kind of give you an overall of all the plush that I have down here. And then kind of just random setup of stuff. Those are some of my custom figures that I've made. That was a really cool, I think it was, I can't remember what it is, but it's KMB. So it was a mashup that they did of Ghostbusters and Krang. So that was really cool. I will do a video on that, I think, because that was really cool. I just can't remember right at the moment who did that. And then, the Ghostbusters popcorn bucket there. Just some other random little things here. And then have the TV, a couple carded figures up there. I got the Pixel Dan Major Bendy signed up there. And Trick or Treat Studios, Toxic Crusaders. This is just kind of a bunch of different stuff from movies. What's really cool is the Johnny Five Short Circuit. It's not real Lego, but it does actually have remote control to it. So that was really cool. I really wish they would make some more stuff for Short Circuit. And some Turtles figures. More of my favorite type of Turtles figures here. And you got the movie and movie 3 turtle plushes. And then I'll show Mikey here, all dressed up. Okay, and then we'll spin around here and just quickly go over some of the cases. So, Ghostbusters, Sectars, Exo Squad, Captain Power, and then these two cases here are pretty much all Transformers. They are all Transformers, actually. and it's my son's collection. I wasn't ever big into Transformers. He's definitely gotten me into Transformers, that's for sure. But he is really big into Transformers, and this is not all of his collection. This is just some of it. But again, this isn't a full room tour. This is just kind of a highlight of what all we have set up right now. Power Rangers in these cases here. And then Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad, which is really cool. And I really enjoyed the Turtles of Grayskull, so that was fun. We have the vintage Masters of the Universe figures up here. And I have a Scareglow, but no, I don't have his cape or weapon. So some vintage play sets up there, some knockoff figures, some more turtle stuff, so more of my giants, and then the Technodrome and sewer play set. Now, for those, the boxes back there are my original boxes for them from my childhood. But right here, just show you kind of a glance at all the turtle stuff that I have. Now you can see, like on some of these places, I still have baggies set up. I haven't fully set everything up, so. And then a spot right there, that's for the mute module when I go, and I'm going to put the remake up there. I don't have the vintage one. Then we just have some Batman, Spider-Man animated series, more vintage Batman, and then down here, some Superman figures. The one case that I'm going to be taking over there, that was by one of the, like by the Leo that I had over by the Legos area. That'll be the Superman stuff, because I want to be able to have a case just for Superman. Down there, that's going to be more mini play sets, because this whole case is going to be mini play sets between Mighty Max, the Mini Mutants, and some of the new Purrier play sets. And Jurassic Park compound. I have some more Jurassic Park figures that I'll put in there. That's just what I had out right now. So, and then I'll kind of glance down here for the table that I built for, I just kind of put it together for Eternia, is where I'm putting my comic books. So they're just these like clear plastic bins that I put them in. You can slide them in and out really easily. I got more bins that I want to put in there so I can spread the comics out. So that'll be like that for this side, and then down through here, and also over on this side. So I have plenty of room to put more comics down there. And then on this side will kind of just be some random stuff. So lunch boxes, some My Pet Monster stuff like the Valentines and puzzle and stuff like that. So, and I'll probably put some of the smaller turtle vehicles down through here. But just some random stuff there. This whole table will be filled up with Motu Origin figures and stuff like that. So that is pretty much what I've been working on. So we've come a long way. Not far away. We've come a long way. Looks pretty good so far, I think. But let me know in the comments down below what you think. Also, this is how it looks with all the lights off and just using the cases and the other lighting that we have. This is usually how it'll look when I'm just down here watching TV. I'll just turn on all the lights on the cases and just chill and have the glow of all of this. So, looks pretty cool. So I think I'm going to add a few more lights, um, but not too much more because then you'll have a lot of glare on the TV. But yeah, looks pretty cool. All right, so here is the bar area. We actually just got the bar put in pretty much this past weekend. So really cool. Got lights underneath there. Um, got the 85-inch TV behind the bar. There's going to be more signs and lights and everything in this whole area. That TV is just kind of standing there on the side for now. Eventually it'll get probably moved over more over the bar here, um, but we'll see. And then kind of spin around. Going to be changing out the table, so I want to put like a barrel there and turn that into a table with the same type of chairs that I have here. And then moving the big buck hunter over and put it along this wall here. And then I'll probably move the Turtles arcade down a little bit further, and then I'm going to kind of move the dartboard more over where this sign is, so then you would have room to actually play darts. So you can kind of see how the bar is. It's a really super cool bar. This top is a solid piece of cherry, and I love how it has like the live edge. So that's really cool. And then spinning around, of course, we have the booth. If you've seen the video I had from before, this booth used to be in that other room where the toy room is now. Let me go around here first. So you kind of see where you're walking out from the toy collection room and the stairway and stuff. You'd come right out here. And then my wife's just walking pad. All right, go around here. This way you can see the booth and the slot machines, which I think were in the same place when I had this set up as the game area. Still have our pool table with the cover on it. Record player, records. This is where I just kept my Halloween props for now. And we still have Christmas stuff up on them around the fireplace. Jukebox there. None of this is actually going to probably just stay where it is now. We might mount the TV up over the fireplace. I'm not sure. But yeah, so still a lot to do. Just a work in progress. But it's been pretty fun setting this up. And then I'm going to kind of show you real quick how it looks with the lights off. All right, with the lights off, it's a whole different atmosphere. You can really start to see the lights underneath the bar now. With the TV, just having the neons on is really cool. All the different signs. I have more neons, I have more signs to put up, obviously. I just want to set everything up first just to see how everything looks. And then I'll start adding all that in. So, but yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this bonus footage of the bar area just to keep you guys updated on both the toy room and our bar area. And that's all I have for you today. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little tour of the collection room and how far it's come along, plus the little bonus video of the bar. And if you like this content, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.